Hello everyone and welcome to Guiding Star Tarot. So happy to have you here. I hope you're all doing well. Today's PickACard reading is all about your life 6 months from now. So let's take a look at what is coming in for you 6 months from now, how your life is going to look like. There are times, even as someone who reads tarot, when the answers feel just out of reach, when my own energy is a little clouded, or when I'm so in the middle of something emotionally that I need an outside perspective to help me realign. And recently, I had one of those moments. I decided to reach out to a professional advisor through today's video sponsor, Psychic Source, and it was honestly one of the most grounding experiences I've had in a while. I asked them what my spirit guides need me to know in that moment, and without me giving much detail, the advisor honed in on exactly what I'd been struggling with, feeling overwhelmed and out of balance in my daily routine. The guidance they offered was clear, advising me to focus on my well-being during this busy time in my life. I started prioritizing sleep quality by creating a more relaxing bedtime routine and use orange-scented candles, which really helped with unwinding before sleep and feel more well-rested and energized the next day, and therefore be more productive. Their advisor was also compassionate and deeply intuitive. It gave me the clarity I needed to step back, reassess, and move forward with more peace. And sometimes that's all we really need. Someone who can hold space for us when we're too close to the situation to see it clearly ourselves. Psychic Source has been around for over 35 years, and they only work with truly gifted advisors who go through a rigorous screening process and follow a strong code of ethics. You can connect by phone, video, or even text, whatever feels most comfortable for you. Setting up my account on their website is super easy. Honestly, it only takes a few minutes. They have this quick little quiz that helps match you with the right psychic based on what you're looking for, whether it's love, past lives, energy readings, whatever. It made the whole process feel really personal and intentional. And get this, Psychic Source is so confident in the accuracy and quality of their advisors that they actually offer a no-risk guarantee. If you're not satisfied with your last paid reading, they'll credit you back. That's how much they care and stand behind their service. And something to consider, especially if it's your first time trying something like this. I'm excited to share that Psychic Source is giving you, my audience, a very special offer for new customers. You can connect with a gifted advisor for up to 40 minutes for just $19.80. That's a $240 value. And you can use that time to speak to more than one advisor for a different perspective. Using my link means you're getting the best deal in the industry, supporting the channel, and helping give back. 1% of your purchase goes to a charity of your choice, totally free to you. Head to trypsychicsource.com/guiding or click the link in my description to connect with an advisor who's online now and use my code GUIDING to start your own reading today. There's always someone online ready when you are. Now let's get into today's reading because something tells me you're meant to hear this message. There are 3 piles for you to choose from. This is pile number 1 with the green fluorite crystal in the shape of a point. Pile number 2 with a blue opal crystal in the shape of a crescent moon. Right. And pile number 3 with a piece of yellow calcite crystal. Just choose the pile that you feel the most drawn to, and after done choosing, you can skip ahead to your reading using the timestamps in the description box below. So my lovelies, just make sure to choose based to your intuition. Take a deep breath. You can pause the video if you need a bit more time. Choose either by the crystal or even by the picture of the card, the pile that you are the most drawn to, and then I'll see you on your reading. Hello my dear pile number 1, and welcome to your reading to everyone who are drawn to the green fluorite crystal, as well as who were drawn to the turtle card. Okay, so let's take a look at what your life is going to be 6 months from now. Pile number 1. Let's start with your oracles. How is your life going to look like 6 months from now? Pile number 1. And you have the card Tower. And it says isolation, authority, official buildings, loneliness, ego, government. Okay. Let's see what else you have. Crossroad, choice, multiple, hesitation, decision, tolerance, separation. Okay. So it feels that for you, pile number 1, 6 months from now, you're going to be like faced with some sort of major decision, major choice. Okay, you're going to find yourself at a crossroad, and I feel like you're going to be having multiple options, multiple paths that you can choose, from, and that you can get like onto, such as like many opportunities, many offers, which are gonna feel like, 6 months from now, it's kind of like a big transition, but also like a detrimental pivot point in your life, pile number 1, where you're gonna be making like a really big important decision for your future. All right, I feel like because it's going to be such a big decision, you might have, the tendency to hesitate. It might also imply separating or leaving something behind, right? Separating from someone something and just leaving something behind. And I feel like it's going to be something that you deep down, that it's meant to be let go of, but I feel like it's not going to be an easy decision, right? But it's going to be something that you're going to have to make. Like, this decision, it's only yours, right? With the Tower, I feel like maybe because of this important choice and because of this kind of pondering, confusion, uncertainty you're going to be feeling at this time, you're going to be like preferring to be more on your own, to be spending more time on your own, to maybe like go a bit more isolated, from everyone. I feel like you're just going to maybe like feel the need to be just more on your own and, lonely, quote unquote. But I feel like at the same time, this could be like a decision in regards to your career with this Tower, okay? I feel like this is more about either career or something material, right? Like something that can include like living situation, a home, like potentially buying a home, potentially like renting a new place, moving, and shifting career paths, or like getting to a new job, right? And maybe like starting something new, or like kind of changing the trajectory of your business, depending on how this is going to resonate, of course. I feel like it's more in that material kind of area of your life. And I'm sensing that it is an area of your life where you're going to be in charge of, right? Like with this decision, I feel like at the same time, it will give you a sense of power, a sense of feeling in control and being the one who is in charge of your own life. Okay, let's see what else is coming through for what is next in your life 6 months from now, pile number 1. Your life 6 months from now. You have school. The answer that you're seeking involves going to school. So exactly, we were talking about how you're going to be feeling, confused, or like at a fork in a road, at a crossroad. That means you're going to be in need of an answer, right? So it says that this answer that you're going to be seeking in order to make this choice, or one of the opportunities or the offers, right, that you're going to have to choose from, will involve, and the answer to that, which means like the best option for you, is going to include something or involve something around going back to school, going back to study something, taking a course or class, something that is going to help you perfect your skills, improve your skills, expand your knowledge and your skills in some way or another. So that's why I feel like it's more career related. Okay. But I feel like that is going to be for a lot of it, pile number 1, like going back to school, or like even just studying, right? It doesn't have to be literally school. For some of you, let's say if this is going to be about renting a place, or purchasing a place, or building, a home, that it also can include you doing your own research, reading books, doing, your research into learning and accumulating information and knowledge, and kind of understand all the bits and pieces about that specific aspect. So I see you like 6 months from now starting to get more informed, or like putting emphasis on learning, right? But again, for some of you, if you're going to be shifting career paths, or if you're going to get to a new job, I feel like there is this energy of learning, you know, or studying to get like a different degree, or like to improve, you know, in some way, to be able to get a higher position, or to be, you know, trained in a different area. Okay. Let's see what else is coming through. Environmentalist. You're on Earth. You're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. Ooh, so maybe some of you in pile number 1 are going to resonate with this. I know it's very specific, but it's not going to resonate with everyone, of course. But I have to say this message as well. So for some of you, you're going to be maybe going to learn about becoming, you know, a person that works with animals. A person that might work with plants, a person that, you know, is going to be studying nature, perhaps, and you could be either like starting a business, doing content, like creating content about this, or a podcast or whatever, like a way that is going to help you connect with others and share your knowledge about, you know, animals or nature or plants, you know, in some way. But also this can just mean, you know, let's say for some of you, if you're going to be getting a new home, right? That home is going to have a garden. You're going to have a beautiful garden. And again, you're going to be learning how to take care of that, how to be planting different, you know, different flowers, different, like, let's say vegetables, if that is something that, you know, you once dreamt to have. But I feel like nature is going to play a major role. Either it's going to be your own garden, or it's going to be a place where you're going to have a lot of nature at your disposal, so you can just enjoy it. I feel like that is something that might be in your dreams, something that it's really important for you. Maybe you're going to be having to make a choice between moving to towards the countryside more so than being in a city, or, you know, depending on how this is going to resonate. But yeah, I feel like these are some of the messages we get for you 6 months from now. Let's pick some tarot cards for you. Okay, you've got sober. Also with that turtle that you were like initially drawn to, I feel like 6 months from now, life is gonna start feeling a bit more slower paced, but in the best way possible. As in, like, you're going to feel like you can be more present, you can be more intentional with your routine. Okay, let's see. 7 of Pentacles. Sorry, 7 of Wands. Wow. All right, you've got a Strength card. Okay, especially in this particular picture, I love this Strength card. Let's see, pile number 1, you're like 6 months from now. We're gonna pick up one more. Okay, so you've got the King of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. So pile number 1, it feels here that you're going to be faced with like a major challenge, or like this challenge being actually the choice or the decision in itself, or even just facing your own fears, your own limiting beliefs, you know, or like certain obstacles in order to get to your goal, to get to this life, to this new life. Okay, that you're going to be choosing. I feel like it requires a lot of inner strength, which I feel like you're going to find within yourself. You're going to realize 6 months from now that you are stronger than you thought you are. And it's being confirming here with the 7 of Wands that there are indeed going to be some challenges that you're going to feel like you're having to face, but you're going to face them successfully. Or if you've been having challenges in your life that you've been facing, 6 months from now, I feel like you're going to be put in the face of a decision, of a big decision, but that decision is going to be the answer that is going to help you overcome these challenges, or unfold the truth of some, you know, kind of tangled situation that you were trying to find the answer for, right? Or the information. Okay. Sober speaks about you finally no longer walking through life on on autopilot. So that shows that you, pile number 1, 6 months from now, you're going to be making a choice to live intentionally, to live a life that is in alignment with you, to have a career path, a home that really speaks to you, very deeply. And it's like you embracing your true self, okay, and rediscovering yourself again. Knight of Pentacles talks about, again, like an opportunity or offer that is going to bring you good money, that is going to bring you stability, independence financially, materialistic, kind of like stability, and having a solid foundation in that aspect. So that is also what I feel like it's going to be one of those choices, okay, that is going to be, kind of an opportunity for you. And the Page of Wands also tells me that 6 months from now, you're going to be starting to dream again. You're going to be starting to explore what you're truly passionate about. You're going to be living a life that you're looking forward to wake up in the morning and, go to that workplace, be in that home, be surrounded by nature, have a routine or a lifestyle that feels so good to you and so in alignment with you. And I see you just being more excited, feeling more excited on a daily basis, and becoming kind of like a dreamer again, or going back to, having big dreams and being more positive and optimistic, okay? All right, so pile number 1, this is everything that I have for you today for your reading about your life 6 months from now. I really hope you enjoyed it. And my lovelies, don't forget to check my link, trypsychicsource.com/guiding, and use my code guiding to try up to 40 minutes with an advisor for just $19.80. You can find the link either in the description box below or in the first pinned comment. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye-bye. Hello, my dear pile number 2, and welcome to your reading to everyone who were drawn to the blue opal crystal, as well as who were drawn to the dragonfly card. So let's take a look at what your life 6 months from now is going to be like. Pile number 2, we're going to start off with your oracles. Pile number 2, life 6 months from now. What are the energies around pile number 2's life 6 months from now? Oh, you've got the stork, and it says change, movement, new beginnings, transition, flexibility, transformation. Okay. I absolutely love, right from the start when I saw the dragonfly coming in for you when I was preparing the piles, I felt that freedom is going to be like a keyword in your reading, and seeing the stork like also having wings and like flying out in the open, I feel independence and freedom is gonna be like a big word for your reading. Let's see your life 6 months from now, pile number 2. Okay, you also have Rider, and it says energy, passion, speed, activity, news, messages. Right. First word that comes to my mind right now for you, pile number 2, is that 6 months from now, you're going to be traveling a lot. It's either you're going to be starting to travel for the first time, or again, depending on how this resonates with you. I also feel like for some of you, it's going to be exploring, new places, kind of just vacations, trips, but for others it might literally be relocating to a whole new place and exploring that new place, and kind of packing up your life and just moving to a whole new place, even a whole new country. I feel like for a lot of it, it's going to be a whole new country, especially if those of you in pile number 2 that were already kind of thinking or considering that. Okay, so that is going to be one big part of your life 6 months from now, pile number 2, either traveling or starting a new life somewhere else, abroad for a lot of you. I also sense, because you've got here new beginnings, I also sense with the transition, with the movement, with the change, transformation, it's literally talking about your life feeling so different than what it is right now. And I feel like it's going to be feeling so much more free so much more independent, so much more filled with energy, with passion, feeling alive, vitality. Okay, and I sense that there's gonna be movement and progress at higher speed for you and your goals, pile number 2. Another thing that I'm sensing here is that you could be like 6 months from now getting some sort of news being delivered to you, and I couldn't help but think when I saw the stork, I know it's just like, you know, kind of like a pretty story or legend or whatever it's called. But for some of you, if this is something you're, you know, of course, you know, desiring, could be about expanding family for some of you, right? So could be news in regards to that, which again implies the, you know, start of a new life, the change, the transformation of your life, new beginnings, right? Okay, let's pick up some more cards and see more about your life 6 months from now, pile number 2. Okay, you've got here crystals, and it says your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. So I feel like some of you in pile number 2 are already passionate and, you know, enjoying having crystals in your home, you know, in your space. Some of you might start developing 6 months from now this kind of passion and love for crystals, especially for healing purposes. Okay, and I feel like that, you know, that is also gonna help with your kind of new life, new transformation by, you know, kind of associating and having the right crystals associated with the mood that you want to have, the kind of energy and frequency that you want to be like more into. So I do feel like that is going to be a big part of your life. Okay, maybe you're going to be starting to be more spiritually inclined 6 months from now. If you're already that kind of person, I feel like you're just going to be learning more about crystals and the power of crystals and the benefits. Okay, let's see. Maybe these crystals doesn't have to be that specific. Maybe for some of you, I do feel that you know, this can also describe the energy of feeling just more magical in your life with this new life that you're about to have 6 months from now. It can, you know, just more on a metaphorical kind of way of speaking. This can represent the significance of, you know, spirituality and kind of like being more in tune with your own feelings, with your own emotions, and kind of, you know, having more of that energy, right, present in your life 6 months from now. You've got heart's desires, and it says the angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. So another big message coming into my mind right now, 6 months from now, you're about to manifest some big dream into reality that you have. Could be again like crystals playing a role into that by again like using crystals to help you align to certain frequencies and energies and placing intentions, right? So I feel like also heart space is really important. Like you're going to be more in tune with what your heart's desires are, be more in tune with your inner voice, with your intuition, but also like be more in alignment by living a life that is the life of your dream. Okay, I sense here that 6 months from now, pile number 2, your dream life is about to become a reality, or some of your dreams and goals are about to become a reality, either about traveling to new places, either about relocating to somewhere else, or starting a new life, or expanding family, or getting freedom, independence, and, you know, in some way. I feel like that is also coming in here. And I feel like also throughout these months, up until this, you know, 6 months timeline, I feel like you're going to definitely sense like guidance, protection, and support from your angels, from the divine in your day-to-day life that is going to be leading up to this life transformation for you. Okay, let's move on to tarot cards pile number 2 and see more about your life 6 months from now. You have 6 of Wands. Okay, 6 of Pentacles, and we've got a reading about your life 6 months from now, and you've got already 2 cards of 6 in your tarot cards. Okay, let's see. 8 of Pentacles as well. Death card. This is literally card of transformation, of change, of transition. And with these 6 cards, I mean like the 2 cards of 6 with 6 months from now, right? It kind of speaks about the transformation after a bit of a more difficult time, or after some challenges, when things are kind of settling, where you're getting some sort of support or success or an achievement, okay? Or a dream becoming a reality, as it says here. And you also have the beautiful 10 of Pentacles, especially for those of you in pile number 2 that are, your goal and your dream is to expand your family, to maybe even find a partner that you can build a family with. Also, that is coming in here for you 6 months from now. It can be even intertwined. For some of you, it might be just like moving abroad, finding a partner and starting a family. So of course it's going to resonate differently for each of you, since it's a general reading, but it doesn't have to be one of the other. It can be also intertwined. And I feel like, another big message for you, pile number 2, 6 months from now, you're going to be getting the results of something that you've worked really hard in the past. And remember how I said that there is also energy of movement, progress at a higher speed level, at a faster pace, and that is also coming up here, especially for those of you that you have a business, let's say, and you're trying to make dreams reality when it comes to business. The stork energy in regards to birth doesn't have to be only like childbirth. It can be also energy of birthing a business, creating something that like nourishing and nurturing something that is like your idea, kind of like your baby, right, that you're creating. So it can be an idea, a project, a business as well. And I feel like also that is gonna be showing success and results 6 months from now. 6 of Pentacles, it is an energy of balance, of stability. So it shows that the energy you're putting into something is going to bring you results in return. It's going to reflect back at you, results. And you've got like a lot of pentacles in here, so a lot of money. So financial independence and freedom is also a big message for you 6 months from now, or stability or commitment, or being part of a relationship that it's like feels mutual, and you're both really invested, and you're working towards making this connection a happy one. I see you being part of a happy, fulfilling relationship. Some of you might even be getting married 6 months from now. I'm getting also in here, if you have already like a significant other, right? I'm getting a lot of messages for you, pile number 2. Yeah, like 6 of Wands is also victory, success, and big achievement, and being acknowledged for that, or getting recognition for that, or being noticed, especially if these are like business, services, or just being victorious at achieving that dream, into reality. But definitely I see a transformation that is going to be all for the better, and is going to bring stability, growth, abundance, results, and freedom, okay, and a new life. Okay, so pile number 2, this is everything that I have for you today for your reading about your life 6 months from now. I really hope you enjoyed it. And my lovelies, don't forget to check my link, trypsychicsource.com/guiding, and use my code guiding to try up to 40 minutes with an advisor for just $19.80. You can find the link either in the description box below or in the first pinned comment. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye. Hello, my dear pile number 3, and welcome to your reading to everyone who were drawn to the yellow calcite crystal, as well as who were drawn to the 3rd card with the whale. All right, so let's take a look at what is your life going to be like or look like 6 months from now, pile number 3. We're going to be taking a look at your oracles. So pile number 3's life 6 months from now. Okay, so you've got here anchor, and it says work, profession, settling down, durability, stability, long lasting. Okay. Let's pull one more. Pile number 3, your life 6 months from now. Okay, and you also have cross with duty or burden or big problem, grief, religious, fate. Okay. So we've got a lot of messages. Oh my god, I can't speak. Messages in here. We're just gonna, let's take a look at how, these cards are, basically like giving the energy for your life 6 months from now. All right, so let's take a look, pile number 3. I'm sensing here for you with this anchor that 6 months from now, oh my god, I'm getting like another message, but hold on, like 6 months from now, you're going to be like settling down in some aspect in your life. I feel like overall your life is gonna feel like more settled. It's going to feel like you finally found either your place, could be even your forever home for a lot of you in pile number 3, can be like a place that at least you're going to be staying, renting, whatever, like for a long time, for the long term. Can be about finding a job or a career that is gonna be something again for the long term, and it's gonna offer you stability. But even a relationship, so it can be you finally committing. For some of you, it can be moving in with your partner, getting engaged, getting married, right? 6 months from now. Or at least finding that partner that you're gonna settle with, okay, you're gonna settle down with. I know it says here like work, profession. Of course, it's gonna be really resonating with a lot of you in pile number 3, but it doesn't have to be only that, right? And what I'm sensing from this card, especially with the cross, with the duty, with the sense of purpose, I'm getting more, I'm getting here like with the faith that you're going to be finding yourself settling, because you're going to be having that sense of belonging, that sense of like finding that one home, person, career that it's meant for you, right? And it feels like it's something that you feel kind of like, yes, in a way kind of responsible, but in a way that is like offering you a sense of purpose and meaning. I hope that makes sense. The other message that I was talking about, pile number 3, was that, with the whale, is like you've been traveling, but like not literally, don't take it literally, it can be, but like you've been exploring, traveling, right, for a long journey. You've come along, and finally finding your shore and like placing your anchor and coming out of the sea, right, or the ocean, and settling on that shore. I know it's like I depicted more of a metaphorical image or scenery, but what I mean by that, I hope that it made sense, and I'm sure you'll understand. But just to make things more clear, pile number 3, I feel like basically what I mean by that, you're going to be, let's say, finding that forever home after moving in so many different places, or finding that partner you're going to be finally like settling down with, because like you're going to find that person who also wants to settle down with you, and the person who embodies the values that you find you search in a partner, in a spouse. For some of you, it's like, you changed a lot of jobs, or like tried a bunch of things, right? And finally finding that job or career that makes you want to stay into, that is offer you, what you were seeking for. And also for some of you, you've maybe been into different countries. You try to find like your sense of place and belonging, and you're finally gonna find that. Okay. With that being said, I feel overall that this settling down is going to feel really good for you. It's not going to be like you're going to feel stuck. It's nothing like stagnation. It's actually like finding a sense of belonging and that stability that you were longing for, right? Or that is going to feel good and it's going to give you a sense of meaning and purpose. Okay. I'm getting just this feeling that once you're going to be there, you know, 6 months from now, in that point in your life, you're going to have this feeling of, yeah, this was meant for me. I feel like this is my path. This is the path that I'm meant to be onto. This is the person I'm meant to be with. Like having a deep sense of like getting confirmation in a spiritual way, right? From the divine that this is it. Let's see what else is coming through for your life 6 months from now. Pile number 3. Okay, you've got here author, and you have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. Okay, and practice. Polish your skills by practicing regularly. So for some of you, of course, this is going to be literal. It doesn't have to be for everyone. These are cards we're reading intuitively, so we're getting like the overall energy of them. But for some of you in pile number 3, this is going to be literal, right? Maybe you've tried to publish a book and you've been trying to write and you've been trying to, you know, like sell some books, right? Or get sales, you know, for a certain book. Or even just kind of, you know, just trying a bunch of, you know, like stories, writing a bunch of stories and like, just not fully committing to it, which this anchor can be that 6 months from now, you're finally going to lock in and you're going to be committing to that one book, to writing that. And that is going to, like, you know, kind of launch you, right? And it's going to give you that sense of purpose, that sense of meaning. And you're going to remember how I talked about responsibility, like you're going to be kind of like responsible, you know, and focus on it, and you're going to be invested, you know. That can also be something, you know, kind of with this settling down energy and message. So a lot of in pile number 3, you have a book inside of you that needs to be expressed, that needs to be shared with the world. It doesn't have to be only writing. This can apply to any gift, wisdom that you have, you know, and a lot of, like, all of us have something that we can share with the world. And I feel like that inner gift within you, or that wisdom within you, that is worth sharing with the world and has to be, you know, wishes to be expressed. You're going to be finally maybe finding that sense of confidence in order to be doing that. For others, it's just like being the author of your own life. And again, it's like that life within you, that desire within you, that was wishing to be expressed, such as like finding that partner to settle down, finding that forever home. It's finally going to be expressed and materialized into the 3D world by this settling down and finally finding that place, that person, right? And getting to live that life and have that life unfold that you so much desired. I hope that makes sense. And with the practice, of course, this applies to either writing or any gift, any skills that you have, and like you practicing, especially if this is about settling down in a career or a job. I feel like you have like an inner calling, right, with this cross, but like you've maybe just been, I keep like a word keeps kind of slipping from my mind, but like you've been just kind of playing around with it, but you haven't fully commit to it, right? And I feel like you're finally going to take things seriously this time around. You're going to commit to it. You're going to be practicing. Maybe it literally can be like playing an instrument or going to auditions or like acting. It doesn't have to be only art, right? Or writing. It can be anything. And I feel like you're finally doing that or starting that business, right? Committing and starting that business. But practicing is going to really help you polish those skills and get more real results from it. All right, now let's take a look at your tarot cards, pile number 3, and see more about your life 6 months from now. You've got here 4 of Cups. Okay. You have King of Wands. Pile number 3, you have the 5 of Swords. Knight of Cups. And let's see one more card for you, pile number 3, 6 months from now. Wow, Queen of Wands as well. So first things first, having both Queen and King of Wands, this is again telling me very strongly that a lot of you are going to be finding that person for you, that your forever person, the person you're going to be like settling down with. You're going to be finding your partner that you're going to feel really compatible with, and like both of you are going to feel like you've been fated, right, to meet and to be together and to fall in love. It's just going of course you're going to be also making the choice, but like it's going to feel like it's something beyond just like the surface. Like it's going to feel really deep, really profound, and it's like finding your home, within this person, and a connection and a magnetic chemistry like no other. But it's not just physical attraction, it's like so much more than that. Okay, it also feels having both Queen and King of Wands. For some of you, this is going to be the strong energy of getting recognized for your merits, for your work, for like expressing what you're finally gonna kind of commit to, and being recognized for your merits, being seen, being noticed, being in the center of attention, in the spotlight, being admired by others, right? Or getting confident enough to like make it kind of a reality, or committing to something and addressing that inner calling. I feel like also 6 months from now, you're going to be like kind of deciding at the same time with this Anchor and this 5 of Swords. Like you're going to be deciding and choosing which battle, which duty, you want to commit to, right? So you're going to be kind of leaving behind and stop wasting your energy on people, situations, aspects of your life that don't really matter. I feel like your priorities are going to shift 6 months from now. Knight of Cups, this is either a love offer coming your way. As I said, this is about like following your heart and following your intuition, doing something that you love. And the 4 of Cups, it tells me that 6 months from now, it's going, this is going to be an offer that is going to come toward you, or it's going to find you, or it's going to be something that you have already within you that, it's kind of going to call you, from your own inner voice when you most need it. It's like you're going to be, or it could be that you in general are the kind of person that you're focusing on like the past or things that didn't work, and like you might be a perfectionist, you might be someone who is like also like had different experiences and kind of still crying over, or like being dissatisfied of the things that didn't work in the past, or like not finding that kind of person, life, home, that you want to settle to. And I feel like that is going to be, like right behind your back, and it's basically a shift in your perspective as well, which is going to be a really important part of you, like committing to this, either person, either career, or like, kind of this life that you want to have. Okay, and what I mean by that is that you, pile number 3, maybe it is like already someone or something within you that is already there, and you haven't even paid attention to it. Again, you haven't fully committed to it. You've been focusing on other aspects, and it's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like 6 months from now, as I said, your priorities or your perspectives are going to shift. Okay. So pile number 3, this is everything that I have for you today for your reading about your life 6 months from now. I really hope you enjoyed it. And my lovelies, don't forget to check my link trypsychicsource.com/guiding and use my code guiding to try up to 40 minutes with an advisor for just $19.80. You can find the link either in the description box below or in the first pinned comment. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye.